All right, so what's good, everyone? Hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday and their 4th of July weekend. Hope everyone had a happy 4th of July. Now, before I start, I would like to send my condolences. Excuse me, got something in my throat. Condolences out to the family of Vanessa Gellin. She was the young lady that was brutally murdered over there in Texas on the Army base, and the family believes that it's a huge cover up. I mean, it's just a shame. It's such a young life taken so soon. And she had her whole life ahead of her. So I send my condolences out to her family and friends. Okay, so now let's move on with some boxing. Now, yeah, man, we all heard about by now about Vergil Ortiz wanting to fight Crawford. Man, looking at the article right here. And they're saying that Terence Crawford, he seems to be the most called out fighter. Yeah, because it's like Crawford, he's the most called out fighter because he's with Top Rank, and it's more easier to get fights, with Crawford, with him being with Top Rank, than with like being with, like, if he was with PBC, it's more likely, the big stars is not going to fight someone who's not with the PBC, okay? Like, so they all in-house fights, the majority of them, okay? For their stars, majority of their stars have big, in-house fights and whatnot. But yeah, so why not call them out? I mean, Top Rank, they're willing to, work with anyone, okay? But in this point right here, and at this time, with Vergil Ortiz, man, I love it. I mean, him and Ryan Garcia is calling out everyone, okay? Now, this is what you want, all right? Like, you want to see your favorite fighter, or you want to hear these fighters call out these big names, okay? Ryan Garcia, he's doing it. And then you got my man's Vergil Ortiz, he's doing it, okay? I mean, Vergil Ortiz called out Spence. Now he's calling out Crawford, all right? Now, if the time is right for it, I mean, I understand that Vergil Ortiz, I understand that he is a gym rat and what's not, but is he ready for this caliber of fighting Terence Crawford? Now, many people, they don't see anything special in Crawford. I mean, like, what does he do? Just, he's a switch hitter. He go from southpaw to a neutral stance. I mean, his defense isn't all that great. And, Vergil Ortiz, he must see something in Crawford, and, like, this is why he's calling him out. Okay? Now, while this marinating thing going on between him and Spence, Ortiz, my man's like, bunk this. I'm going to, jump in and take this fight, and I'll be the first man to defeat Terence Crawford. Hey, he did call out Spence too. But like I said, is he ready for either one of these fights? I mean, this would be a pretty big one, okay? I would love to see this fight. Crawford versus Vergil Ortiz. Hopefully it'll be done by next year. Maybe. More likely it will. This fight will take place sometimes early next year and whatnot. Crawford, he isn't getting any younger. He'll be 33. Who knows? Boxers can age overnight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look what happened with Triple G. I mean, he was looking dangerous in the Danny Jacobs fight, but when he went up against Kell Brook, it was like, people was like, what's wrong with Triple G? He doesn't look like himself. He got lifted up off the canvas by an uppercut from a welterweight, So yeah, man, people can change, they can age overnight. So, and people can't say, well, Vergil Ortiz took on Crawford when he was out of his prime. Well, he called him out now while he's in his prime. So, hey, this would be a good fight. I would love to see it. And that's going to be my take on this CMD Boxing Reports. Catch you guys on the next one.